Apple just released the iPhone 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max, and you're probably wondering if you should upgrade from your older iPhone to the new iPhone so you could take advantage of all the great technology that it has to offer. Well, you are in the right place because in today's video, we are going to dig in to figure out whether the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max are worth buying. I am Mike, and this is Tech 24/7 TV. Hit like, hit subscribe. Let's get started. Now, there's no doubt that Apple can go ahead and put on a keynote to garner attention and generate excitement about their newest devices, and really the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max are really no different. And there are many of you out there who have an older iPhone, and really looking at the new iPhone models, you're intrigued by what they have to offer, and that's for a really good reason. The iPhone 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max have all the latest bells and whistles, including a triple camera setup that allows you to capture photos and videos from different focal lengths. It has a high-density, super bright display that's going to deliver deep contrast ratios, and it's going to be great for watching and consuming content, along with an excellent auditory experience. And a quite unbelievably large battery that delivers somewhere between 4 and 5 hours of additional talk time over the previous generation. All those things sound great, right? Especially when you think about the complete package. The iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max really sound like an exceptional product that you want to go ahead and purchase. My question to you is, are you prepared to go ahead and take advantage of those features if the iPhone 11 Pro or the iPhone 11 Pro Max are in your consideration pool? So let's be clear, I'm not suggesting that the iPhone 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max are bad devices or that they're not worthy upgrades, because they do have a lot of great features. I just think that most people out there will be better served by upgrading to the iPhone 11. And that is because the word Pro is very subjective, especially in the context of smartphones. So it's weird that, sometimes when you see a Pro device, it's going to have a triple camera setup. Sometimes the Pro is going to have a high refresh rate. Now, it's quite possible that in this context, when Apple said Pro, they really meant prosumer, which is like a small niche of users that are somewhere between professionals and consumers, right? Hence the term prosumer, which makes sense because the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max have some Pro features, but not others, like I talked about. So who should upgrade to the iPhone 11? So I think if you're upgrading from an older iPhone, like an iPhone 6 or an iPhone 7, the natural starting point is going to be with the iPhone 11 and not the iPhone 11 Pro. Now, that's because on the iPhone 11, you're going to get a 6.1-inch display, you're getting wireless charging, you're going to get dual cameras with portrait mode, you're going to get a larger battery, and best of all, you're going to get Face ID, which by and large is going to be much better than Touch ID. Don't come at me. Now, to me, that logic really doesn't change whether you have the iPhones, 6, 7, or if you have even the larger brother, the Plus versions. Again, that's because for the most part, all the features that you're getting in terms of benefit are largely going to be the same, whether it's the Plus model or the regular variant. The only difference is where the Plus models have a higher pixel density, which is somewhere like around 400 pixels per inch. So I think the number of people that have an iPhone 6, 7, or 8 Plus that want the best display in an iPhone, they probably would have already upgraded to the iPhone 10 when the OLED panel came out in 2017. That, and when you layer in the fact that Apple's giving in decent trade-in amounts, at least here in the States, for people who are trading in older phone, again, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, iPhone 8, and even newer ones, bringing that $699 price point of the iPhone 11 down even further, I think it's a win-win. Now, this really begs the question, who is the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max made for? Who should upgrade to it? In my mind, the iPhone 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max has the highest amount of applicability when you're someone who creates photography and videography, either as a professional or as a hobbyist, which in this case, it should be pretty obvious that the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max are really designed for someone whose niche is photography or videography, and this is where the device is going to excel. And to that point, I have my camera comparison with the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 11 Pro coming up, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications if you want to see that content when it drops. So now the other use case where it has high applicability, whereas if the iPhone is going to be your primary computing device, meaning that you don't have a tablet or a computer that you use at home, I think in these scenarios, having a much bigger display, having a bigger battery life, having the spatial audio is really going to serve you well. Now, if you don't have the need to create photos and videos, either as a professional or as a hobbyist, or this isn't going to be your primary use computer, and you really just want the best iPhone, well, the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max are absolutely the best that they have to offer now. But know that decision comes with, a trade-off from a cost perspective, that device is going to be $300 more. And when you think about that device, like from a device financing perspective, $300 spread over the course of 24 months is about $12.50 more per month. And you're buying into this phone where you might not be best positioned to take advantage of all the features. I don't know about you, but $300 is a lot of money to most people out there, including myself. I want to know what you are going to do with your upgrade. Are you upgrading from an older iPhone? If you are, let me know in the comments below what iPhone that you're upgrading from, and is the cost really a factor for you? I think for most people out there, it's going to be a significant part of their buying process, that $300, whether or not you're doing device financing or not, or depending on where you are. Let me know in the comments below. Now, again, I'm Mike, and this is Tech 24/7 TV. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one.